Atheism needs naturalistic mega-evolution to be true.
However, scientific evidence confirms that naturalistic mega-evolution is false.
Atheism, the belief in the absence of gods or divine beings, often aligns with a naturalistic worldview that seeks to explain the origins and complexity of life through purely physical processes.
Central to this worldview is the theory of naturalistic mega-evolution, which posits that all life on Earth, from single-celled organisms to human beings, arose through random genetic variations and natural selection over billions of years.
For atheism, naturalistic mega-evolution provides a framework for understanding the diversity of life without invoking a creator or intelligent designer. In this video, we will explore why atheism relies heavily on the truth of naturalistic mega-evolution and how this theory underpins the atheistic rejection of theism. The role of naturalistic mega-evolution in atheism. 1. Providing a naturalistic explanation for life's diversity. One of the fundamental challenges for atheism is explaining the complexity and diversity of life without recourse to a divine creator. Naturalistic mega-evolution offers a comprehensive naturalistic explanation for the development of life, from simple single-celled organisms to the vast array of species that exist today. According to this theory, life evolves through random genetic mutations, with beneficial traits being preserved and passed on through natural selection, leading to the gradual emergence of more complex organisms. For atheism, naturalistic mega-evolution is crucial because it eliminates the need for a supernatural explanation of life's origins and diversity. By providing a purely physical and naturalistic account of how life evolved, atheism can argue that the process of evolution is sufficient to explain the complexity of life without invoking a designer or creator. 2. Undermining teleological arguments for God's existence. Teleological arguments for the existence of God, such as the argument from design, assert that the complexity and order observed in the natural world are best explained by the existence of an intelligent designer. These arguments point to the intricate structures and functions of living organisms as evidence of purposeful design, which they argue cannot be accounted for by chance alone. Naturalistic mega-evolution challenges these teleological arguments by providing an alternative explanation for the apparent design in nature. By positing that natural processes like mutation and selection can produce the complexity observed in living organisms, atheism can argue that the appearance of design is merely the result of undirected natural processes. If naturalistic mega-evolution is true, then the need for a designer is negated, thereby weakening one of the primary arguments for theism. 3. Supporting a materialistic view of reality. Atheism often aligns with metaphysical materialism, the belief that everything that exists is physical or dependent on physical processes. Naturalistic mega-evolution fits neatly within this materialistic framework, as it explains the development of life in purely physical terms, without invoking any non-material entities or forces. By relying on naturalistic mega-evolution, atheism can maintain a consistent materialistic view of reality, where everything, including life and consciousness, can be explained by the interactions of matter and energy governed by natural laws. This materialistic perspective is essential for atheism, as it rejects the existence of anything beyond the physical world, including gods or divine beings. 4. Providing an explanation for human origins. The question of human origins is central to both atheism and theism. Theism typically posits that humans were created by a divine being with a purpose, often in the image of the Creator. This view imbues human life with inherent meaning and value, as it is seen as the product of divine intention. Naturalistic mega-evolution offers an alternative account of human origins, suggesting that humans evolved from simpler life forms through the same processes that govern the evolution of all species. This naturalistic explanation allows atheism to argue that humans are not the result of divine creation but are instead the product of natural processes that do not imply any inherent purpose or meaning. For atheism, the truth of naturalistic mega-evolution is crucial for supporting a view of human life that is consistent with its rejection of theism. If humans evolved naturally, without divine intervention, then the idea that humans have a special, divinely ordained purpose is undermined, aligning with the atheistic perspective that life's meaning is not derived from a supernatural source. The consequences of rejecting naturalistic mega-evolution. 1. The revival of theistic explanations. If naturalistic mega-evolution were shown to be false or inadequate in explaining the complexity and diversity of life, it would open the door to alternative explanations, including theistic ones. Without a comprehensive naturalistic account of evolution, the argument for a designer or creator would gain strength, as the existence of complex, functional organisms might be seen as evidence of purposeful design rather than the result of random processes.
For atheism, the falsification of naturalistic mega-evolution would be a significant blow, as it would weaken the case for a purely naturalistic explanation of life and potentially lend credibility to theistic arguments. The rejection of naturalistic mega-evolution would challenge the atheistic worldview by forcing it to confront the possibility that life's complexity might require a supernatural explanation. 2. Undermining the materialistic framework.
Atheism often depends on a materialistic understanding of the universe, where all phenomena can be explained by physical processes. Naturalistic mega-evolution is a cornerstone of this materialistic framework, providing a naturalistic account of the development of life. If naturalistic mega-evolution were rejected, it would cast doubt on the materialistic view of reality, as it would suggest that material processes alone might not be sufficient to explain life's complexity. The rejection of naturalistic mega-evolution would therefore undermine the coherence of atheism's materialistic worldview, challenging its ability to explain the origins and development of life without invoking non-material or supernatural entities. 3. Challenges to the atheistic explanation of consciousness. The emergence of consciousness is one of the most significant challenges to both theism and atheism. Naturalistic mega-evolution provides a framework for understanding consciousness as a product of evolutionary processes, where cognitive abilities that enhanced survival and reproduction were naturally selected over time. If naturalistic mega-evolution were proven false, the atheistic explanation of consciousness would be called into question. The inability to account for the emergence of consciousness through naturalistic processes might suggest that consciousness requires a non-material explanation, potentially opening the door to theistic or dualistic views that posit the existence of a soul or divine spark. Conclusion.
Atheism is closely tied to the theory of naturalistic mega-evolution because this theory provides a naturalistic explanation for the complexity and diversity of life without invoking a creator or intelligent designer. By relying on naturalistic mega-evolution, atheism can maintain a materialistic worldview that explains life's origins and development through purely physical processes. However, if naturalistic mega-evolution were shown to be false or inadequate, it would challenge the foundations of atheism by undermining its materialistic framework and opening the door to theistic explanations. The truth of naturalistic mega-evolution is therefore essential for the coherence and viability of atheism as a worldview. Without it, atheism would struggle to provide a comprehensive account of life's complexity that excludes the possibility of a divine creator. However, scientific evidence confirms that naturalistic mega-evolution is false, as we have discussed in many videos. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree, or would like to add your thoughts.